As we all know, Raging Brachydios is the best monster in the entire series. And 5 years ago, he proved that to the entire world. I wonder then, what new monster will follow in his footsteps this year? Ooh, mystery noises. Ooh. Hello, my fellow hunters. 3 things. The first is you may have thought I accidentally forgot to edit out me going, ooh, mystery noises. Well, you'd be wrong. I thought it was amusing. 2. It's a pretty good time to be a monster hunter. We have the brought forward title update 3 new talisman endgame update coming in like a week's time, which is excellent. We have Monster Hunter Stories 3 announced out of nowhere with an incredible looking world and direction, which is absolutely excellent. And we have ourselves, point number 3. Introducing the newly announced 2025 Monster Hunter Festa! Now, I left some silence there for the few people that kind of remember the last one or know that what it means to sort of sit there and go, woo! But I imagine a lot of you, especially if you started with Wilds or didn't really pay attention to the external stuff outside the games, might be like, okay, now explain, Mr. Video Talking Man. And I, Video Talking Man, will do. So, we got then, just yesterday, this, announcing Monster Hunter Festa 2025 as part of Paris Games Week from October the 30th to November the 2nd. Party noise. Celebrate Monster Hunter with special guest producer Ryozo Tsushimoto and director Yuya Tokada. Please enjoy special activities, including the first Monster Hunter Wilds Championship in Europe. This, rather frankly, is fantastic to see. So to understand why this is fantastic and why it's going to be exciting, let's first travel back in time, all the way to Iceborne, a massive 5 years ago. Oh my god, Iceborne was 5 years ago. In any case, it was more than 5 years ago. In any case, we had Monster Hunter Festa 2020, and that was located squarely in Boston. And basically what that is a celebration of all things Monster Hunter. Think maybe BlizzCon, but for Monster Hunter on a much smaller scale, a lovely event where Monster Hunter fans and indeed the Monster Hunter team can come together and celebrate the game, doing so in a really cool setup environment with amazing props and all of that stuff, and actual events going on at the same time. It was a really, really fun event and an absolute joy to be a part of, by all accounts. Sadly, I didn't go because it was in Boston, and it's one of the many Monster Hunter things I've been very sad I didn't get to experience firsthand, like a lot of the very cool events they do in Japan, too, like the VR thing that looked really fun against Velkhana. In any case then, this one being in Paris is exciting because it's in Europe, so, all of us European Monster Hunter fans can actually get to it a lot easier, and Paris Game Week is a really, really fun event in of itself, and if it just stopped there, that would kind of be all well and good, right? We've got a new little celebration mini-event within a larger event for Monster Hunter, specifically Wilds. If you turn up, you're gonna have a great time, but hey, that's about it. Well, it's not about it. Though first and foremost, the actual art for it, outside of the lovely cutesy little seikret riding and all of that going on, which is just amazing, we have this new impeccable little bit of art. The 4 apexes represented by 4 hunters using their weapons and armor, with Arkveld looming behind. I just think it's so cool. Seeing all the equipment done like that is just magnificent. I think that is really, really special. But to go past it just being, you know, a fun event to be a part of and soak in if you're a Monster Hunter fan, there is 2 main points of note that are exciting and something to look for, and the reason that I think that this might point to a little bit of title update for goodness. See, back in the 2021, it was the first ever gameplay reveal for Raging Brachydios. Don't believe me?
You brought us something pretty cool to look at, so what do you have for us today, Yuri?
We got the debut, first time ever, showing of gameplay of the Raging Brachydios.
In hindsight, I don't think any of you literally didn't believe me, but there you go. In any case, yes, that was very exciting, because, you know, it's Raging Brachydios, but also that was Iceborne Title Update 3. And of course, by that point, we knew what we were getting, but we'd not seen Raging Brachydios in action. So if we have a look at the dates for this, and they are October 30th to November 2nd, we know Title Update 3 is scheduled for the end of September, so this is after Title Update 3. At least a month, if it's for some reason the literal end of September. So by that point, we might well have some sort of indication of what's going on with Title Update 4. If the historic precedent is to be believed, it is the perfect situation to reveal something exclusive for the people who have shown up. Obviously, then it's immediately online, etc., but it's a nice little extra, hey, we're glad you arrived. And that could well be then either a reveal or a hint of Title Update 4, or if we already know what's going on with it, some gameplay like with Raging Brachydios. Granted, it being potentially only a month after the 3rd title update might be too soon for that, so maybe just a pure hint or teaser at Title Update 4 is the way to go, like a roar or a silhouette or something. But we will have had the next Arch-Tempered and Festival by then if it follows a similar timeline to Title Update 1 and 2, so that is another good reason for maybe we do get a look at the future. But in any case, we know Title Update 4 is definitely a thing. We know we're getting Artian changes in it. It is a really good moment to kind of do something and keep the hype rolling, and they seem very keen to keep the hype rolling, given that they've moved this Title Update 3 endgame talisman system early into August. It feels like we want more frequent spikes of interest for Monster Hunter, and I'm not complaining at that. Could also be First Time Stories 3 gameplay. Something like that is entirely possible too. So that's something to keep an eye on and be excited for. But then we have another little stop on why this is a very exciting tour, and that is the following. The Championat du Monde de Monster Hunter Wilds. I tried to say it in French, because it's in France, and can you tell I don't speak French? The Monster Hunter Wilds French Championship! So this also happened back in the Boston one, it was the USA one then, and essentially what this is teams of 2, and you could hunt a Banbaro in the arena, and the fastest 4 Banbaro times then moved on into the, air quotes, finals, and whoever out of the 4 teams to then kill a arena preset, pre-weapon loadout like actual arena, Namiel the fastest, would take first prize. Basically, it's as close as Monster Hunter kind of comes to a sort of esports setup. There was some incredible commentary over it, and it was very, very fun to watch it play out and see who would take them. And I believe, if I remember correctly, the actual quests were also in-game for everyone to try, so we all really knew what they were up against, which is a lot of fun. Crown. The actual winning team had an incredible strategy practiced innumerable times, clearly. So whatever we get this time is going to be equally fun. No doubt some sort of fixed arena challenge on a Wilds monster to play out and compete in. And that was a really fun, electric thing to see and really neat to have in the Monster Hunter space. So the fact that we are getting a championship for Wilds is really, really nice. Maybe I need to drag Cotton along and show him how the pro and noob does it. Yeah! Can you imagine? Oh, wow. In any case, yeah, that's why this is very, very exciting. We get some proper official speedrun tournament-esque action, along with the prime stage for a reveal. Probably the title update 4 focused, Monster Hunter Stories 3 focused, or maybe even both, or something surprise third option. In any case, it's something that you guys need to be aware of, and, well, here I am making you aware of it. If you want to actually register to be part of the tournament, etc., well, keep an eye on it. We don't have anything too concrete yet. The full website isn't even up. I'll be back with further developments as they develop further. In any case, though, let me know what you think. Let me know what you're predicting, because, I mean, the end of October, if the timeline continues, should be like a month and a half. I feel like December, early December title update 4 feels like about right, which isn't that much after it. You know? But in any case, yeah, let me know what you're thinking, let me know what you're wanting. Are you excited? Do you plan on going based on this? For now then, like if you enjoyed this, subscribe and hit the bell for more. Consider supporting the future of the channel on Patreon down below. And until we meet again, a goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.